Hi guys, this is Amit Kumar and I welcome to another session of Prince Tech Solution. Uh, Today I'm going to show you how to install SQL Server 2014. So I have SQL Server 2014 Express Edition in my laptop. I'm going to show you how to install it. So this is the package. When you're downloading the SQL Server from Microsoft site, you'll be getting this exe file, which would be a bit less in size, around 196 MB. So once you click on that, it will ask you to extract this file in another folder. So when you extract that, it will it be extracted in this particular folder, and you'll be getting, these are all the listed files here. Now this is my setup.exe. I need to click it based on the run at administration mode, okay, because it's need a full privilege to install. So run as administration, click here, yes, and initially it will take a little time to load this console. Okay, so in the first screen it is saying you need to install the first option. You need to check here, launch the wizard to install SQL Server 2014. So I'll have to launch this wizard. Yeah, it will again take a little time to load another wizard here. There are two modes here, as you can see in the listed screen. You have two modes. One is a new installation, another is a upgradation. If you have existing database, maybe in the 2005 SQL Server 2008 or a new, then you can also upgrade to that version, to the existing version of 2014 in this option. However, I don't have any database with me. I'm going to create a fresh installation of SQL Server 2014. Now I need to check this license agreement, then next. So these are all the steps you can see in the left side. I need to pursue all the steps one by one. Use Microsoft update to check the update. So this you may check because it's a recommended option, so that whenever there will be a new patch or there will be a new revelations in the package, it will be automatically be prompted, and you can download it easily. Then next. Okay, so the last screen was basically it was checking from the SQL Server's repository if there would be any update. In the meanwhile, it is available in the Microsoft site. It could have been downloaded. However, that was the latest version, so it came to this particular screen. Now there are basically the features. You can say what are the features available here: database engine, and shared feature, which is SQL native connectivity SDK. So this is basically the connector, you can say, and then this is the engine which will be installed. So basically you need to check all these options. Now next, go next. If you want to check the path, and then if you want to change the path to any other system, any other repository or directory, you can do it, or else you can leave it as it is. Then next. Okay, so it is asking me to create a new instance. It would be if I'll create a new instance, it would be SQL Express. However, I don't want to create an instance. I don't want to create any instance here. I will choose the default instance. So before I choose the default instance, let me tell you what is the use of instance here, and what is the benefit of creating the instance. What are the different why you are using instance here. Okay, so the default instance which will install, that will be installed in the root. So basically when you log into the SQL server database, you don't have to give any instance name. You will simply log in as localhost, and then the password, username and password you have to give. So by default the server name would be localhost if it is installed in a default instance, correct? Now if it is installed in a named instance, you have to give the localhost slash your instance name. Otherwise you cannot install, you cannot go inside a particular instance. An instance is a basically a kind of environment, you can say. The user authentication, the database, the table, the schema, the views, every object of that particular instance is isolated from the root instance. Okay, so instance is a kind of another environment. So I can use the instance for my quality. I can create 2-3 instance, like one is quality, one is development, one is your live or production. So for different instance I can create the I can treat this as a different environment, okay, of my database. Now I chosen the default instance, then go next. Click next to go to the next screen. Now here there is a observation you need to have, like whether I'll choose this as a Windows authentication mode or SQL Server authentication mode here. So if you'll give a SQL Server authentication mode, that any other client which is away from your system also, they can access your system where the SQL Server is installed, and they can use this credential to access the database server. So you can define the password. By default username of SQL Server is SA, that is system administrator. Okay, so the password I can give here, through which I will log into my database server in the succeeding restart of the system. When I complete the database server installation, I need to restart it, and then after I complete it, it would allow me to log into the system through this credential. Now you have to ensure that your current user is added to the system. If not added, you can simply click this button, add current user, then next. So this particular process will take little time, because the installation process will load all your setups and supporting files into a system. So we'll have to we have to wait till it completes. Then after this installation is finished, it will a pop-up will come up that your installation is finished. We'll have to wait for a while here in this step.